Hey guys, how's it going? Roddy here. I do want to apologize to you guys. Haven't been on the channel in a while. Been pretty busy to say the least. But as you can see, I've been doing some stuff. I actually built this green screen wall back here. But what I want to kind of talk about today is how to use that T2i to the best advantage. Now some of you guys might have just got your beginner T2i camera like I recommended in my first video. If you did, I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of how to use the camera settings. I know that when I first got my camera, I kept shooting on it and it looked good. I guarantee you're gonna think that it looks good for the most part, but at some point in your journey, I guarantee you're also gonna see other people shooting on the camera, and you're gonna notice that their footage, might look better, might have a better film look to it. And we'll kind of talk about those different kind of film settings that you can do to make your video look better. So let's go. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Three important things. You see that 60 right there, right at the end of the corner? That right there is your shutter. So just remember that. That 1.8 right there, remember that. That right there is your aperture. 800, see that right there? Remember that? That is your ISO. So we're gonna go over three of those right now, and kind of discover what each of them do and how to work them properly on your camera. The settings I have for them are pretty good settings, but you can kind of understand why and how you would need to change them every now and then. Now it's going to depend on whether you're shooting outdoor or indoors is where you're going to be changing these. Now let's just start off with shutter. Shutter is going to kind of control how the motion on your camera is. So let's just see, it's at 60. See how I just changed that from 60 to 100? All I'm doing is just clicking this right here, this little let's see, this little nozzle thing. See how I got to 100 for changing that? I just want you to see how the motion gets a little quicker, in these fast motion videos when you turn it up. So just look at how, and notice how it gets darker too, but the motion just gets quicker. Typical rule of thumb for me is keeping that at 60, and then I turn it up when I want fast action motion scenes, anywhere from 80 to usually 125. Won't usually go higher unless I'm doing like a slow-mo or any type of crazy video like that. But that's kind of how that works. I'll keep it at 60. Now aperture, that's how much light your camera will let into it. So see, it's 1.8, that's a pretty low aperture. Another thing you'll notice is you'll get a really crispy look the lower it is. So it's at 1.8, it's pretty low. If you want to adjust that, you just press this AV button right here, and then you press that little dial again. So just start clicking it, and then you'll gradually see it turn up. You see that you're losing light. So this works great when you're outside. Maybe 1.8's way too bright, everything looks all highlighty-ish, way too bright. So go ahead and, you can adjust this. This is what I recommend to adjust your lighting if your lighting's not good enough. I wouldn't recommend adjusting your 60, because you're going to lose lighting if you go up to 80 or 120 just for faster motion. You can always just adjust your aperture down, and that will do it for you, because your aperture is just going to control the lighting on it. ISO is kind of the same way, but ISO and aperture kind of work hand to hand with each other from what I've learned. Basically how you're going to want to take the ISO is click this ISO button right here. See how it says ISO? So you want to click that, and then let's just show you how the image looks once we click it. Let's just click it to 400. Hold on. Having a little difficulty. Okay, so 400. You see how we lost lighting there? See how all these kind of control that in a sense? But just know that each of them do something different. So just know the lower the ISO, I keep it at 800 inside, because inside it's just not as bright as outdoors. But if I was outdoor, I'd probably be at 400 or 200, you know? Just depends how much lighting you have. But the lower the ISO, the more crisp of an image you're going to get. And the lower, you know, the better resolution it's going to kind of look on your screen. The higher the ISO, if I turn it up a bunch, you're going to see this fuzz, and it's not pleasant. Even though you want good lighting, it's going to get way too fuzzy, and you're not going to be able to really use the footage anyways. So, you know, just keep it, I wouldn't go any lower than 16. I actually don't even go any higher than 800, you know. I'm just like, you know, it's probably going to be a crappy shot. So all those work hand in hand. Alright guys, so that's the footage that I kind of got with the T2i. Pretty decent camera, pretty good start off camera. So if you like it, links are going to be at the bottom where you can check out and see where to purchase it. I'll go over maybe a film look tutorial on how to just kind of color grade this on your Premiere Pro or whatever you're using. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot with my channel. Also, if you like the channel music, go ahead and check out the other link in the description with fettyknox.com. That's my buddy, and he's got a lot of beats, so if you need any beats for your music videos or your videos or your songs, he's got a lot of beats that you could use, and they're very cheap, $10 leases at the minimum, so just buy it, then you can use it whenever you got the license. So take care guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and R&D, we are out.